Guys, welcome to another video I decided to make. I'm sitting in the new office, the new first VTC in Malaysia. This is the V Global headquarters, which supports the network worldwide. And wherever you're watching this, sitting at home or anything, this is just a very simple video made because I've been getting a lot of questions from leaders all over the world about a lot of issues which have not been addressed in our previous videos. Okay, I just launched a new video called the 8 Basic Building Blocks Rebuilt by V Studios, and you can grab that. But this video is going to be very short, very to the point, and it's for me to share on the importance of training in our industry, network marketing, the importance of training in the V, and the importance of training in building your QuestNet business. Now, one mistake a lot of people make when they come into our business is that they think they already know what needs to be done. They walk into the networking business and they say, okay, don't have to teach me anything, I know what to do. But when you really analyze anyone from any background, whether you're a doctor, engineer, if you're sitting at home right now and thinking you're a marketing executive of a multinational company, it does not mean that you can come into network marketing and apply the same principles you apply out there in your traditional world of business and become successful. Network marketing is a very unique, very special business which requires you to be retrained, re-educated, for you to understand what the whole business is about. Okay, now network marketing, the concept of network marketing is basically when you come into a network marketing business like QuestNet, right, golden rule, you're a baby. You're a little baby who's just starting a brand new journey, all right, in a business which is, even though our business is 60 years old, in some cases 100 years old, the industry of network marketing, doesn't mean you know enough. So the first rule which I want to share with you is that when you come into network marketing, please understand that you need to walk in as a baby, you need to empty your cup. Now this empty your cup story I've shared many times in all my trainings around the world, and if you have attended my trainings, you know that I start every training with the empty the cup story. But I'm going to share this story once again here. Okay? Now the empty the cup philosophy is taught to me by my mentor, Dato' Vijay Ishwaran, our visionary, the managing partner of the V. And when he shared this story to me many years ago, I did not quite understand the importance of this story. But as I went along being a student, learning from him, I realized that this story was a turning point in my life. All right, and that my weakness for many years before, all right, was because I did not empty my cup. So here's the empty the cup story, okay? The empty the cup story is very simple. It's based on a story about Master Suzuki, who is a Zen Buddhist master in Japan. True person, really exists. It's not the motorbike Suzuki, it's Master Suzuki, okay? And Master Suzuki ran a school, all right, his school with many branches around Japan where young people from remote villages, not rich people, you know, uneducated, all right, illiterate, young kids who want to learn a new way of life based on Zen Buddhism, admit themselves to his school and become his student, all right? And there was one year when he invited 13 students to join the first year of class. There's 4 years before you remotely can be considered to be a master yourself or try to be a master, okay? And there was 13 students. 12 of the students came from remote villages in Japan, very poor kids. And one kid sneaked his way, maybe by influence by his father or what, into Master Suzuki's class. All right, and this student was not from a remote village. He was from Tokyo, went to the US, got a degree, got a PhD, highly educated, and he came to the class. Now the first year in Master Suzuki's class, you don't do anything. All right, you basically sweep the floor, clean the toilets, you basically cook food for the seniors, empty the plates, clean the plates, a lot of mundane servant duties. And then you promote yourself, or you get promoted to year number 2. So after the first year, the students were just doing this. They don't get to touch a weapon, they don't learn martial arts, they don't learn the philosophy of Zen Buddhism, nothing. Just mundane cleaning work, okay? And then, at the end of the first year, Master Suzuki lines the 13 students up in the courtyard, okay, and decides who gets promoted to year number 2. And he walks to the first student and say, congratulations, you go to the second year. Congratulations, you go to the second year. Congratulations, you go to the second year. When he reached this American qualified student, he looked at the boy and said, you're not ready. You stay back one more year in year number 1. Now the boy was shocked. And with his ego, he rationalized that Master Suzuki wanted him to stay back, all right, to basically guide the new incoming group of students. Okay, so for one more year, this boy had to clean the toilets, sweep the floor, cook food for his classmates, who are now his seniors. You understand? Okay, and he went on for one more year, right, through these servant duties. Cleaning the toilet is not something I think you're very happy about, but they did it. He did it for one more year. Now, the second year, again, graduation for the first year students, including this boy. And Master Suzuki walked around saying, congratulations, you get promoted, you get promoted, you get promoted. Came to this boy and once again said, you're not ready. Okay, stay back one more year. Now, this time the boy lost it, big time. He lost his temper, he shouted, you know, and he told his classmates, I'm going to go to Master Suzuki's hut and let the old man know how I feel. So he walked. He walked to Master Suzuki's hut, almost kicked the door down, barged in and started shouting at Master Suzuki. Okay? He shouted, shouted, shouted. Master Suzuki was sitting down, having a cup of tea, looked at him and said, calm down. Sit down, let's talk. And the boy calmed down, he sat down, okay? And then Master Suzuki looked at him and said, pour me a cup of tea. The boy poured. Now, when you pour a cup of tea, if you're right now having tea at home, you pour a cup of tea, when do you stop? You stop when the cup is almost full, all right, just at the brim, okay? And the boy stopped, logically, common sense. And Master Suzuki looked at him and said, hey, who asked you to stop? Keep pouring. Now, the boy listened and he kept pouring. When you pour more tea into a cup which is almost full or full cup, what happens? You're right, it overflows. And the tea started overflowing onto the table, onto the floor. After a few seconds, the boy felt like an idiot and he put down the pot and said, what are you trying to prove here? And Master Suzuki brilliantly looked at him and said, the reason why you never got promoted was because you are like this cup. You are full. Every knowledge, everything I wanted you to learn couldn't go in, it overflowed. So the principle behind Master Suzuki's teaching, which I learned from Dato Vijay, and I teach everywhere I go around the world, is that your journey into network marketing must first start with an empty cup. So you must empty your cup. If you're sitting there and listening to me right now and saying, I already heard this story, so what? That means your cup is not empty. And you can never move on. You can never achieve the success you desire because your cup is full. So as you come into QuestNet, as you come into this networking business, as you join the V family, first rule is empty your cup. All right? And I hope you don't get offended by this video because I'm going to be very direct. I don't care whether you have a degree. I don't care whether you have a PhD. I don't care whether you used to run a successful traditional business. This is network marketing. It's a whole different ballgame. Unless you are tremendously successful already in network marketing and you have earned more than me, all right, and build a bigger network than me, I am willing to empty my cup and listen to you. But until you achieve tremendous success in this business, guys, please empty your cup, all right, when you start your journey in this business. Now, this principle of emptying your cup is something which Dato Vijay told me I have to do daily. All right? I am willing to learn from anyone. If I wanted to know how to repair my car, I will learn from the mechanic. If the mechanic wanted to learn about network marketing, he will learn from me. So on a daily basis, you have to empty your cup in order to gain more knowledge, to gain more experience, to learn from people far more successful than you. Now, the person who signed you up, your upline, whatever said and done, has more experience in this business. The fact that he signed up before you. All right? Your higher uplines, AVPs, V Council, especially the V partners, these are tremendously successful people, earning more